in Mumbai, we have a faraway place called Kalamboli. That's where we set up. We had our warehouse. That used to take us almost 2 hours to reach there. And most of the work happens daytime, nighttime, whatever. It happens constantly. It happens
Right.
because truck loading and all usually happens in the night. So in this warehouse, one of our I'll actually give you two of them. One is for a warehouse, and the second is for a courier, for a logistics application. So for the warehouse application, what happened is there was this one person who had the entire warehouse mapped in his head,
Okay.
and he knew that which rack, which lane this particular item is kept. So as soon as an order
Wow.
would come in for a pickup, he would go and say, okay, this is the place where you need to pick it up, and somebody would just pick it up. So he was the brain
Right.
behind it. He was the computer. Everything was in his head. When we put in a warehousing system, he kept on looking at it, and he kept on looking at his warehouse, because we had to restructure the entire warehouse and put the barcodes and so many stuff around. And
Right.
he says, you guys have messed up my brain. You guys have, I just don't know what is where now. How do I search for an item? I just don't know. It took a lot of time for us to convince him and get that application successful. To make any application successful, you need to have a hard time rolling it out. So that's one of the major stress which everyone should do. Second one which I had was in a logistics application. So in that logistics application, we used to have we used to visit the place at night. So near Kalamboli, we used to visit the place at night, which is the hub for transportation. So, and we used to see that the drivers and the loaders are loading the truck across. If they're not using their the barcoding the scanners, if they're not using it, we were the ones who used to point out, okay, do this and do that. We had to do that because our CEO said, you guys have spent so much of time, and I'm not getting any results out of this. So I said, oh,
Okay.
this doesn't help at all. So we will have to go down and
Right.
sit. So for almost some 2 months, we did this. First, go to the hub, then get the loading done from there, then go to the place where it was offloaded, and see that they are actually using barcode scanners to see that the parcels are getting downloaded there. We had lot of resistance from them, saying that we will not enter this is too cumbersome, this will not work. I need something which is easy to work. So all those, so that's the reason we sat with them and said, okay, this is what you need to do. 2 months it took us. It was hell of a time for us. Mm, in fact, all developers in the team, they went down and sat for at least a week with each one of them to make them understand how things were working. So the hardest part of technology is not building the application, but to roll out the
It's
application
always
and make it successful. It's only successful if it is used. If it is not being used, it's just a showpiece